Hello, this is Jeff of TAOFLEDERMAUS. We've got a cool slug for you today called the Slobberknocker. This is a prototype super exotic 12-gauge slug by master machinist Diceman from Texas. As a wise man once said, "Let me show you its features." A few weeks ago, I showed a photograph of this very cool cutaway of the Slobberknocker, and a lot of people were scratching their head. But one of the comments that I got was it resembled the little boy atomic bomb, the gun-type atomic bomb. At the very nose, we have a 10 millimeter by half-inch tungsten carbide penetrator. Behind that, we have a 27 caliber blank with a small tungsten ball glued to the rim of that. At the very rear, we have an M8 tungsten carbide ball. Now, when this is initially fired, nothing really happens until it impacts the target, and then everything slams forward, and it kind of becomes like a supersonic nail gun driver and drives that big 10 millimeter core forward. Now, a lot of the commenters were indeed scratching their heads because they thought that somehow it was going to shoot that big ball back at the shooter, but it's not. Looking at Diceman's design notes, he calls it the Slobberknocker as a tribute to Officer Greg, and he really wants to defeat that AR-500 plate. And you could pause if you want to read that, but you will notice that there are three types of slugs: a red top, green top, and blue top. The red top is the one I showed you in the cutaway. The green top has only the 27 caliber blank, and the blue top is, there's no blank, but just that large tungsten ball. These have an aluminum body that has been knurled and a Diablo shape, so we're hoping these will fly with complete stability without any spin, but we will try them with spin this time. Now, the weight of this slug is 34.3 grams, 1.21 ounces, or 529 grains. And there are some slight variations between the red, blue, and green ones. Length of the slug is around 43 millimeters, or 1 11/16 inches. Now, with that giant core, these things are pretty nose heavy, and that gives you an idea where our center of gravity is. We'll be using the Optuator 12 gas seal. On top of that, we have 5 thin nitro cards, just a stack to support everything, and a nitro card on top of the powder. And as with most projects, we'll be using a 2-piece discarding sabot. Now, if having 3 different types of slugs wasn't confusing enough, we have 4 different powder loads. We'll start off with 30 grains of steel, then we'll work up to 30 grains of long shot, 35 grains of long shot, and then we have 1 Hail Mary slug with 40 grains of long shot. Hey, that's making it even more confusing. You'll notice that the penetrator tips have different profiles, from kind of a crayon shape to almost a really flat shape. Let's go out and test these things out.
What the heck's this guy?
Welcome back, TAOFLEDER folks. OG out here with you with Jeff behind the camera. I'm back in Clownifornia today on a lightning run down to see some family. Decided to come out and shoot with Jeff, and actually Jeff's gonna have me pull the string on his little magic contraption. So I don't even know why I'm here.
Darn it!
I don't even know
You're
why
gonna
I'm
have
here.
to shoot like a normal human being.
You could have just hired one of those bums or junkies in town to come out here and pull a string on your shotgun. Hey, so we have something kind of cool sent to you today that's a multi-layered thing. I know that Jeff has probably shown you this on the tabletop, and I know that you're going to complain and fast forward through all this because you don't want to watch it a second time. But look at all the internals of this thing and all of the pieces that are moving, literally moving inside of this thing. It's kind of a slam fire contraption.
It's like a gun-type atomic bomb.
Yeah, and we're not exactly 100% sure what we call this. Jeff left the title back home. Gobstopper?
Slobber Stopper. It's a tribute slug to you, though.
Oh, then it must be the Slobber Goblin, or...
I forgot my notes.
Jeff's going to put it right here on screen as I'm pointing to the screen, so you'll know here in a second. Brandon is waiting for us downrange. It's been a long time. Brandon and I were catching up while Jeff was setting up cameras. Brandon's going to be wearing a steel plate here in a second when we can get it to stick. This high-speed tape. High-speed, you know, you've heard of 100-mile-an-hour tape. Well, this is 2-mile-an-hour tape. We'll get it to stick one way or the other. And we're going to be shooting it out of a smoothbore today. Primarily, I brought with me, because I travel with a long gun, the Beretta 1301. So let's give it a try on camera.
Well, we're gonna try it with the smoothbore first, but I don't want to forget about the rifled barrel too.
Yeah, we do have a rifled barrel.
We got it. Unlike the major prick slug, where I completely forgot to shoot it with a rifle.
Yeah, odd that I wasn't here for the major prick, because
that was also a tribute to you.
I'm sure by all the fans. All right, well, let's get to it. We're not going to waste any more of your time with all of the jabber. We're going to shoot some Brandon and some cool stuff.
Okay, the first one is the green one with 30 grains of steel. Should be kind of low velocity, but the big thing here is, will it be stable out of a smoothbore? Okay, high-speed camera, that's all the light we're gonna get, so I hope it comes out good. I'm ready.
Here we go. Wow. Wow.
I think you hit the X, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Knock the tape off.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it might be a good day after all, Greg.
We're getting a little bit of sun, Jeff.
We got these things called shadows now.
Oh my God.
People in like England don't know what a shadow is, and we almost forgot what a shadow was.
I've heard you guys have been we've had more sun in the frozen north of Idaho.
Yeah.
Than you have. That thing actually hit on point, right on the little duct tape X, which was crazy. And then I'm going to peel this for you. Oh, we'll zoom in here first and take a look at the cavity that thing left. You can see where the main body of the slug slammed into the, what is this, quarter-inch?
Quarter-inch mild steel.
Mild steel. But that little pin or ball inside, what was that thing?
The core, the penetrator core.
Driven forward by...
No, that was that's one of the slower ones. That was, what I say it was, 1160 feet per second?
Yeah, something like that on our little lab radar chrono back there.
Yep.
So it was moving rather slow compared to what we expected the rest of these to be, but look at how that little core was driven through after the slug hit. Little secondary.
It didn't go, peel it off there.
I'm gonna peel
it should
it
have a beautiful bulge on it.
Well,
show us that beautiful bulge footage.
Listen, just because the sun came out doesn't mean I want to show you all the beautiful bulges out here. If we flip this over, look at that. It's like a little nubbin, a little Taylor Swift booby right there. If you get it from the side, can you see it from the side there?
Well,
you're getting some relief, some 3D.
I can see a shadow from it.
What?
Yeah.
Shadows? Check that out. Ding, ding, ding.
Okay.
But
well, we got two more of the, and I saw a flash. That was good.
Ooh, you got a flash too.
The green one, I can't. Again, I should have brought my notes, but I'll be able to. Fortunately, I still have the note.
Are you sure you didn't just shred them, throw them in a fire when you got them in the mail? All right, let's shoot some other hard stuff and see what it'll do.
Yep.
Here comes the slug, flying beautifully without any spin stabilization. The slug activates on impact, driving that core into that mild steel while the base of it flies backwards. Now, since these slugs have never been tested before, we decided to start out with kind of a low velocity, just over Mach 1, and then work our way up from there.
We're about 18 yards away, I think.
And we're shooting the 30 steel with the red tip.
So we're going to get another kind of lowish velocity, just slightly above subsonic.
But what are we shooting it out of, Jeff?
Oh, that's right, the rifled barrel. This is important to see if the core will stay in there or not, and not spin out. I imagine it's going to go right through it, but you never know. Okay, I'm ready.
Here we go. I'm going to aim at the little U-line dog.
Is that a dog?
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Okay, hit it.
It's a different place.
Oh, you were, okay, I was thinking, oh, you went up high, but you're aiming at the dog.
I kind of pulled it to the center though.
My gosh, Jeff.
Now, it should be no surprise that we had beautiful stability using rifling. But it appears in this one the blank did not actuate. The slug passed right through without any kind of separation of the core or anything like that. Now, it's entirely possible the blank was a dud, or it didn't decelerate quickly enough to cause all the components to shift quickly forward.
What I did, I told Jeff I was going to aim for the little dog over here on the left. I did pull the red dot to the left because I wanted the round kind of centered on the magazines. It might have hit a little bit high.
I think it hit him in the ear, so I think it's a hit's a hit, you know.
All we saw, however, from our perspective, was a violent explosion there. It punched into the magazines. We saw confetti coming from the back. You guys have probably seen it by now too. Let's flip it around.
Oh, it didn't even slow it down. Why didn't I put something back there to stop it?
Look at the hole though. Can your camera see through there? There's light through there.
I can't see anything yet.
Let me see. What's in here? Oh, what the hell?
Oh, it's got worms.
That slug punched through here like Rosie O'Donnell punching through a bag of Doritos, but it just made it like there's a big gap hole, and it didn't even like collapse around it. It was so huge and violent.
Yeah, that dog or whatever it is, it would have been deader than last year's love.
I believe it's supposed to be a goat.
A goat.
We'll piece this back together for you in another video.
It's still good.
Oh yeah, it's still good. You can take that home and give it to the kids for Christmas. All right, something hard.
Yeah, hard targets. Okay, what we got next here, Greg?
30 steel, 30 grains of steel. This is the blue flat tip, or I guess it's a semi-wad cutter.
I'm ready.
Here we go. Go.
Oh, this shot a little low.
1142.
Okay, pretty consistent.
Another really nice flight, naturally stabilized, no spin. Now I remind you that the blue ones do not have any blanks in them at all. So the flash that we saw was plasma of the materials superheated.
Get a slug flying without any spin, it removes a lot of the complications.
Yeah.
Spin drift and all that other stuff that can throw things off.
And sometimes on a lonely night you have to self-stabilize. I was aiming for, I had my red dot set on the F here. Now it could have been the height over board difference, or it could have been that the round went slow. I flinched the trigger.
Smoke in your eyes, sun in the eyes.
Tears from my joyful reunion. However, it plowed into this lead plate. Look at if you can zoom in there, look at the little striations on there.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a little piece where it slammed in, the little tungsten core punched into the lead, and here's a piece of the broken core itself.
It actually broke it. That's impressive.
Oh yeah.
What the amazing part is it didn't go through the water jug. I put that water jug thinking, you know.
Come on around. We paid extra for a mobile camera. Check this out. It did not break the water jug, but something punched into it here.
They're making them pretty tough.
Look at that. The core actually made it all the way through that lead plate, but it made it through with no energy.
Yeah, it was just, and again, that's the lowest velocity slug that we've got out here today.
It just barely dribbled out the back. Hugh Hefner at a Playboy dance party. Look at this. Can you get in down in there? Some violence up front. And barely made it out the
brand new. For the occasion, I cast a new lead plate just for Greg.
I was like hell of a surprise to come out and find a smooth lead plate that didn't have 50 rusty holes in it. This is Christmas. It's a reason for the season.
It's a Christmas miracle.
It's the reason for the season, Jeff. All right. I'm going to take this home with me.
Yeah, it's a Bitcoin.
It's so beautiful.
TAOFLEDERMAUS Bitcoin.
Put it in a vending machine, see if I can get a soda out of it.
Which one is that?
This is the 30 long shot with the green tip.
Okay.
So you predicted it was going to go 1300-ish?
At least, yeah.
Okay. Again, out of a smooth bore this time,
yeah,
against the hard drive.
And these things are like 1.2 ounces or something like that, so that's my prediction. It could be a little more than 13. Okay, I'm ready.
Here we go.
Oh, we didn't get a reading on that one, of course.
No, here we go.
On this one, we had separation of the heavy 10mm core from the aerodynamic body. Surprisingly, the core was still pretty accurate, flying by itself. If it can go wrong, it will go wrong. And just a reminder that Murphy's Law, like in rocketry, always applies in our tests.
Hey, we had a malfunction, Greg.
So you said that the core was falling apart on the way down here?
The core came out of it, and the
prematurely, you want to say.
Yeah.
So the core came out, because when I came down range, it looks like a rifle shot in here.
Right. You didn't have the same type of damage that you saw like on the lead plate.
This originally threw me here because I thought that this one had been hit by another piece of the slug, but Jeff says that other piece went off somewhere else.
Yes.
So this is the core spinning after it made it through this piece here. There's little bits of lead in there still, or tungsten. Maybe that's the.
It
piece
could be
of the
parts
core.
of the hard drive or something.
And then into number 2. Did not make it out of number 2. Didn't even bulge the back. And these two. This is 2003 through 2005 of the Epstein files. Well, there's nothing to see there anyway. We'll just set those aside. But man.
But that's why we didn't get a chronograph reading, because it was just too much junk flying down range.
Yeah.
And my bionic eye found the core on the ground. It gone about 10 feet past. And we know it's the one we just shot because it's green.
It's color coded for science.
Yeah. There you go.
Even left a little bit of green on its way through.
Okay, now I'm worried, Greg.
What are you worried about? The state of the economy? I got 30 grains of long shot. This is the red tipped one, and we're going to fire it smooth bore.
At the 3/8 inch thick mild steel. Brian from Northern California, commemorative target.
He mailed you the steel?
He came down here and shot with me. Okay, hit it.
Here we go.
Oh.
I got 1288.5 on the feet per
That's
second.
it? Oh, well, it was almost 1300. Oh.
Wow.
Now you can see this one shot a little bit low, but it wasn't flying super stable. It's possible that the center of gravity on this one was not ideal.
Okay, I thought for sure it hit the red tape. But what's wrong with my eyeballs?
I don't know. Your eyebrows were calibrated a minute ago.
Yeah, and that's exactly how it was sitting. The green tape on the left.
Yeah, so it hit again, almost exactly, I mean, consistently low from that time before last. But still, windage is good.
Yeah, you got to look at the bright side.
It did not penetrate. Again, a little Taylor Swift nub back there, but a nice deep hole in the front where that tungsten penetrator core tried to push through.
And that one was kind of, it wasn't flying super stable. It was kind of wobbling back, which is probably why the accuracy was not as good.
Yeah. 3/8 inch.
But we hit the plate. That's half the battle.
Right.
Just not super accurately.
It's not the right battle.
Maybe we should go back. Let's go back to the rifle barrel.
Let's do it.
Yeah. All right.
We have an AR 500. That's what that is rated?
Yeah. Yeah.
This one's gold. It was actually used by the Romans about 30,000 years ago, so that's cool. We put a little red tape on it. Let's go see if we can punch through it.
What's next, Greg?
30 grains of long shot over. This is a blue.
Should we go with the rifle barrel?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
All
Okay,
right.
it's pretty dark, but I think it'll show up okay.
Yeah, sure it will.
Yeah, let's see if rifling makes things better. Okay, I'm ready.
Here we go on the red tip. Ooh, smack.
Do we get a reading?
We got 1452.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Ooh, smack.
Now this one shot a little bit high. And we got a really bright flash on this one, even though it did not have one of the blanks in it. Now it can be a little difficult to get consistently accurate shots when you're dealing with slugs with different weights, different velocities, and different compositions.
He was funny.
Okay,
All right,
okay.
So I was aiming at the tape, which did come flying off. We thought we hit it at first. It did hit a couple inches high, but man, bored right through.
That's probably the biggest.
Yeah.
Usually it's like a 1/4 inch, 3/16 hole.
That's a big hole. That's a BFH.
That's like a 50 caliber hole.
And you said this was AR 500?
Yeah, yeah.
Man, that thing ate it up like it was.
We had a little more velocity. It was in the 1400s, right?
Right. It was 1452, I think. Or something.
The day Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
Well, yeah, according to the poem.
Yeah.
Probably has nothing to do with real life. But,
Oh, okay.
man, but it sailed right through this thing, though.
Yeah, turn it around. We gotta. Oh, why didn't I put something behind there?
Like your hand or.
Something to catch it.
It made it through like this is AR-12 or something.
Like AR plastic.
AR cardboard, but you say that's AR-500.
But look, it's around a bunch of other holes, and people are going to say, "Oh, that was compromised."
Negative. The other holes were painted gold, and they are rusty. This is a brand spanking
No,
new
no,
hole.
they're going to say that because it was the close
Jesus.
proximity that it was
Well,
compromised.
their comments are
That's
compromised.
why we had it the sticker way down here, several inches away.
Yeah.
I guess we got to shoot it with something else.
It is not in any way compromised.
That's a big hole, though.
That slug will make it through there.
Diceman is going to be very happy because that was his goal this time, to puncture this stupid plate.
And DJ Ice and everybody else will be excited too. Look at that.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right.
Biggest hole we've ever punched through the AR-500 plate.
Wow.
He has that distinction and of being the best designer ever called Diceman before.
The best one called Diceman?
Yeah.
The best ammo designer called Diceman. You did it. You did it. You finally did it.
I guess we can go home now.
Yeah, it's true. You've
Thanks,
done
Greg.
it. 3/8 inch armored steel, or AR-500, but 3/8 inch.
Yeah, it's very thick.
We just painted it gold with real gold, and we have a 35 grains of long shot this time.
What's that one? That green one with
This is a green tip. It's a, I don't know, you guys can see here, kind of a semi-wad cutter.
Yeah, the tips kind of vary. There's some more blunt than others. Some are a little more pointed than others.
And although people say that you need to have a pointed tip to make it through some of these barriers, we found that these blunt tips are making it through just fine. Like
yeah. Okay, hit it.
Here we go. Oh my.
Jeez.
Now I got 1452.9 again, so something went wrong on the.
Oh, we didn't get a reading?
It flashed like it was reading something.
Yeah, it'll do that.
It came up 1452 again, so
Okay.
unlikely that that's it. Oh my.
Now this one was doing pretty well up till the end where it kind of nosedived into the plate. Now you rarely see that with a spin stabilized slug, so that was highly unusual. Now despite that, it was still relatively accurate, but did it penetrate that 3/8 inch AR-500 plate?
Yeah, look at the high-speed footage.
Yes.
It was spinning good, it was flying good, and then it kind of just, the nose pointed down and almost hit at a 45-degree angle. I would think it was a complete failure, but what happened?
It would seem like that. First of all, before we go any further, I found this about 5 feet out in front of the target, little piece of the aluminum housing.
Aluminium,
Aluminium.
if you're British.
But check this out. Swing! That thing, it hit about 3/4 of an inch high. Big deal, because it hit.
Considering it was the way it was flying, when you see the footage, Greg never sees the high-speed footage.
I tried, but my eyes aren't fast enough.
Yeah.
The core of this thing punched right through 3/8 inch AR-500 steel. Look at that.
Don't show the ugly, that's the ugly side of the plate.
Yeah, we did flip it around for the paint job. This was Jeff. Jeff did this with house paint years ago.
Isn't that horrible?
I was here for this one.
Yeah.
House paint painted on with like a dirty sock.
Yeah. You got to do what you got to do.
Oh, house paint. Well, that makes for some good snacking. Man, look at that thing though. Straight through AR-500, 3/8 inch. Like this is thick.
I don't think any slug has gone through a 3/8. We have a hole there, but I think that's from a rifle round.
This is definitely thicker than any kind of a plate that you would wear.
Right, right.
It's heavy.
We're going to have to shoot that thing again and then put something behind it to try to see what kind of energy comes out.
Yeah.
What's the next plan there, Greg?
This is a 35 grains of long shot green tip.
And we got a water jug behind it to try to see what kind of damage comes through.
Yeah.
Are you aiming at the red tape?
Right at the red tape. Uncompromised piece of steel.
Okay, gotcha. I'm ready.
Here we go. Oh boy, yeah, that one had a little bit different recoil.
A little more kick. We all locked up there. What did we get? 14. Oh, look at that.
45.
1645. Are you sure you didn't grab the 40 grain one?
Woo!
Oh my gosh.
Here we go. Oh boy, yeah, that one had a little bit different.
even though the plate looks like a success, if we didn't have the high-speed camera, we'd be just kind of confused right now because there's like 2 strike marks on
You
there.
wouldn't be able to see all your failures if you guys didn't have a high speed.
Yeah.
So we had the tape down here. It did hit high, however, it punched right through.
That's because the core spun out of the body.
Yes.
The body of it was still pretty stable, even though it lost all its nose weight.
That's the body strike, right?
Yes, yes.
This is the core, obviously.
Yep.
Here's what's funny. As I walked up, it hit so hard, the tape, and I did not move this, the tape was stuck on the back.
Oh,
so
that's
it hit so hard that
magic.
we David Copperfield that son of a bitch right to the back. But here's what's cool. So right through 3/8 inch AR 500 steel.
Without the main body or the booster charge.
Yeah. And we did hit the water jug. It entered the front of the water jug. This was the part that was.
And at that point, it's probably mostly the core.
Yep.
Or the core that of the AR 500 plate that got
steel.
punched out.
Yeah.
So it's like a, you know.
It's a secondary a secondary projectile that's being shoved out the back, spalling, if you will, Jeff.
Yeah. Yep.
This is the core of that AR 500 steel punching in there, and then you can see on the side it's leaking right here. Look at that.
Now, later on when I got home, I was about ready to throw that jug away, and then there was like, hey, there's a bunch of stuff inside there. So I poured it out carefully so we can examine what made it into the jug. So we have this very large chunk of the AR 500 material that was ripped out of the plate. That measures about 47 caliber, and we can see some shiny remnants of the tungsten carbide penetrator just turned into shrapnel. So that gives you a pretty good idea of all the debris that comes out of the back of the plate.
What's the next target, Greg?
I don't even know what menudo is.
You don't want to know what it is.
It's something about bone stock, chopped onions, squeeze of lime, love of grandma or something in here. Grandma squeezins.
Oh.
So yeah, this was.
I don't think any self-respecting Mexican would eat canned menudo.
Right, menudito. This is a little menudo, Jeff,
Oh, okay.
for the kids. This was donated by the actual Latin love band Menudo.
Menudo on ABC.
Here's a sad fact. At the Tulare County Fair, about the time I was in high school, I went to see Menudo once because we had free tickets. They were giving out free tickets even back then. Now they're just like one member is playing at a smoky casino in Carson City. It's the guy who used to play the harpsichord. So we're gonna fire this at some menudo. Do we want to back it up with anything?
I don't think so.
How about soft body armor to catch the piece?
I don't want to get that crap all over it.
You don't want to have menudo?
It's already get over that beautiful table.
You don't want to get a little menudo bit of cocky all over your vest? Wear it home.
Oh my god.
Come home and your wife's like, why do you smell like menudo? All right, I'm gonna aim for the little menudo lady right here.
No, I would just go right for the center.
No,
for the
that's her. Because it's gonna hit in the center, guaranteed.
Oh, okay. But yeah, we want a nice dead center hit for the maximum effect.
We do, but I want to I want to aim at something for accuracy. How about the little pot?
There you go.
It says Estostito comido.
That means
Caserio.
almost like homemade, I think.
Sure. Kneecaps. Are you rolling on this one?
Yeah.
35 grain long shot blue tip. This is the blue blunt.
Yeah, let's hope this one stays together.
Rifled, correct?
Yeah, let's go with rifling.
Here we go. When you're ready, I'm gonna aim at that little pot that says grandma squeezing.
Yeah, well, almost barely homemade. Okay, and gauge.
Here we go. Oh, right in the menudo. Boy,
Oh,
man. We got menudo sprinkles clear back here.
The coyotes will appreciate that.
Again. Oh, right in the menudo.
Well, sometimes just hitting the target is half the battle. Here it comes. We have kind of a lackluster spin on it. The accuracy was not very good. It shot quite a bit to the left. And into the frame, we see the gas seal with an important clue. It's been ripped and blown out. So that caused damage to the sabots. The sabots did not engage the rifling very well. Hence why we had a weak spin and poor accuracy. But still, it was a fun target, and I appreciate Greg bringing that giant can of menudo out so we could just shoot it.
40 grains. You said this is long shot?
Yeah, yeah.
And this has got the semi-tapered
What color is it? Red?
Red.
Oh, it's got a good point. Well, the idea here is that we're going to shoot at a gel block behind it to show what comes through the back and if it'd be lethal or not.
Yep, kind of a crayon tip on this one.
Crayon tip is good.
Rifle the bore.
Okay, I'm ready.
Here we go on the red tape. Everybody intact?
Yep.
All right.
Everyone's good.
Well, it appears that the 27 caliber blanks put on a nice light show, but it didn't seem to really enhance the penetration. It seemed to penetrate fine without that added boost. And as I said earlier, it was Diceman's goal to penetrate the AR 500 plate, the 1/4 inch one. I don't think he ever expected it to penetrate the 3/8 inch plate. And it certainly surprised us when it did. And you probably noticed the slug of armor went in a few inches and then it came out the side. Now, had it just gone straight through the gel, it probably would have penetrated 10 to 12 inches.
It looks like this slug somehow stayed together, no core slippage or anything.
I don't have the red tape, but I'm pretty sure that it hit the red tape. That's almost exactly where we had it. So at this close distance,
Yeah, that was like 10 feet away.
this is only like 3 barrels length away.
Yeah.
I squinted on this one because I knew something was coming back on me. Punched through the steel, obviously, based on what we saw up here. 3/8 inch. Punched right out the back in a nice clean exit hole. Somehow missed our angle iron, and look at this. I found pieces of this house paint. This was not sitting flush up against here, but pieces of the house paint had glued themselves onto this.
It slammed against the face of the block and
smacked
they
it.
kissed a little bit there.
And then, let me rotate this around for you.
You can throw that plate on the ground if you want. If it's...
The, right on my toes.
Ow!
The, the little core, you said it was the core that made it through?
Something.
The core hit, and the minute it hit, it starts on a downward and a right angle, real tight downward, and then I guess it skipped underneath the cardboard.
Right, it just skimmed underneath there. Flip it up, and well, I was kind of expecting to see a skid mark going along.
There is a strike right there. That's new.
Yeah, that was unusual because it just went down the entire block of gel. It looked like.
Yeah, man, that is some dirty stuff. But that is actual spalling. Everybody likes to talk about spalling, the splatter of a round out in front of the armor. Spalling is actually what comes off the back of the armor, and this is spalling.
Yep.
Zipping through gel block, and that looks.
I'd hoped it had gone straight through, but we had it at such a weird angle for safety. You know, forgive us for being safe.
We are here on the safety road.
Yeah.
And we have a safety berm under the safety sky. Boy, there's a big safety storm coming. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, we got a good strike. We got a good splatter. Yeah, watch out for the safety storm.
Yeah, I saw a nice splash because oh my gosh.
Yeah, so that just goes to show that if you're wearing 3/8 inch steel plates for some damn reason, this round's going to go through and leave so much junk flying through you, you're still going to be a meeting Jesus.
Yeah, and I think because it was at a weird angle, it caused it to exit at a weird angle.
Yep.
But sometimes you just got to be safe. But I think we got some good footage today.
Oh yeah.
I was really concerned. You know, we had this hit and miss sun and no sun.
Beautiful filming conditions for about 20 minutes, and then it's that big giant storm.
Yeah, it'll be sunny for the rest of the day, though. I guarantee you. That's how Murphy's Law works.
But we thank you guys for stopping by and shooting with us out here. Had a good time. Iceman, DJ Ice, what was it? Diceman?
Diceman.
Diceman.
The Diceman cometh.
He
nailed it.
Yeah.
He freaking nailed this one.
Excellent rounds. These were fun to shoot. 30s, 35, and 40 grains of different powders, and all those different projectiles, different versions of the same projectile inside. And
there was a lot of variance there, though. Yeah. It's a lot easier to keep track of things. And for me to keep track of things when they're all exactly the same.
We didn't shoot a lot of exploding targets because they're just going to fly right through. We wanted to show a lot of hard targets that were going to show penetration, and you saw a lot of penetration out here today. So you guys are welcome. All right.
It was great having you out here, man.
Oh yeah, you know, I'll just swing by anytime from Idaho. It's only a 14-hour drive down off of Danger Mountain to.
Oh my God.
If you guys haven't, if you're new to TAOFLEDERMAUS and you haven't checked out OG's Danger Show, hopefully Jeff will put a link down here in the description section.
Every day I get a comment. Where's OG been? OG been? I think he moved like 2 or 3 years ago to Idaho. Did you not?
I moved up to
Have you not checked in with us in a while?
I moved to the Great White North up in Hoth. We ride around on those weird little camel things with the little ram horns and cut them open for heat. So, yeah, it's nice up there. It's awesome up there, but I'm down here visiting relatives for Christmas, so I thought I would come out and shoot with Jeff.
Yeah, I really appreciate.
Always fun. I thought I was just going to pull a string on a contraption. Turns out I've been replaced by AI.
Yeah.
So
artificial index finger.
All right. Thank you guys for stopping by. Check out OG's Danger Show. I got some kind of a gnat on my glasses. And you guys stay safe out there, and we'll see you on the next one.
Awesome.